Glowing Beauty with Jamie. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers, and a great big hello to any of my new subscribers. Today's going to be a very quick, probably a lot of jump cut, get ready with me, because I have a big day today. I am going into the city, and as some of you may or may not know, I hate going in the city. I hate driving in the city. It gives me anxiety. Which is quite funny because before I was married, before I had kids, and I was working, I actually drove downtown Calgary every single day to park near where I worked. Like, heart of downtown, TELUS Convention Center, parked there every day. So once I had kids though, for some reason, my anxiety about driving got huge. And yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, back in the day, I would hop in my car, I would just drive to the border, drive stateside, not even think about it, not even worry about it. And now it's like, oh my God, going to the city stresses me out. But I have to go and pick up some Christmas gifts. My boys and I, we finished Moby Dick, and now things like Captain Underpants really isn't cutting it for them, so I've got to go pick up some more books for them. And I figured if I can do this without having an anxiety attack, that maybe I'll stop at Sephora and treat myself. So if you want, comment down below some of your faves. Hopefully I get this posted before I go, because I think it'd be fun to do a full face of your recommendations. See how it works for me. I don't have a huge budget, so don't go recommending a whole lot of Pat McGrath or anything like that. But I thought it'd be something kind of fun to do. So if I get any replies before I'm there, we'll maybe do that. Now, as a talking point, I'm going in with J-Star C13. Because I might be going to Sephora, it's funny because I feel like I have to, I don't know, do a full beat. Does anybody else feel that way? Like if you go into Sephora and don't have your face done, that you're going to be judged? I do, because like I remember times going in there and having no makeup on or looking a little worse for wear, and it's like nobody would help you, but you walk in wearing like a Jeffree Star shirt or full beat on, and people are coming to help you find what you need and everything else. I'm kind of sad because, like, say a year ago, I used to have this one girl at the Sephora I go to, and she was amazing. She was like my girl. Like, I would go in and she would know what I had, what I liked. She would recommend stuff that was new or maybe I hadn't tried. And her suggestions were always just flawless and never judge. Like, I could go in there looking beat, but she would still recognize me and take me to the new stuff. And I loved her. And then all of a sudden one day she's gone. And of course nobody can tell you where she went or anything else. My skin is so dry. I full on sleep mask, moisturized, everything, and I still feel parched. I'm gonna set with my Jeffree Star powder. So yeah, for sure, let me know down below any recommendations you have for, all right, I cleaned all my brushes. I love nice clean brush day. Yay! The nice thing about that Perrier Spirit that I use too is it does not take forever and a day to dry. Sometimes you use water or soap and water or something like that, and it just seems like it's forever before your brushes are dry. But no, I think it'd be fun to do a full face of products that work for you. And then I can see if they work with my skin type, like especially if I'm older than you, and take it from there. I have no idea if this is going to work. This is the $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil, It just happens to be what I grabbed right now because, as I mentioned, I'm in a bit of a rush because by the time I drive to the city, go to Chapters, find stuff for my boys, and then hopefully have time, whew, that's going to be dark, but we'll work with it, and then hopefully have time to go to Sephora, it's a full day. So if you have kids, what's on their Christmas wish list this year? My boys are kind of all over the place. And to be honest, I'm getting tired of toys. So I'm kind of happy when they ask for things like science related or, I don't know, more mature choices. It doesn't feel like such a waste of money. My eldest, though, all of a sudden he wants Funko Pops. Like, where did they even learn about this stuff? I bought myself a Christmas gift from Bart, which I do occasionally because lots of times he's working right up until Christmas Day, so he has no time to shop. So I happened to find at Winners, love Winners, it was one of those little cosmetic fridges to keep your skincare in and stuff, so I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna go in with Painterly. So, and I probably won't even, oh, my hair is doing weird things. I hate wearing my hair down because I don't know how to do hair. I probably won't even open it until we move. It's gonna be like one of those new things in my beauty room, which will be exciting. And speaking of which, come say April, May-ish, you're gonna notice my filming setup is going to be changing significantly because once we list our house for sale, this room that I use for filming is going to have to go back to looking like an office. So I'm not gonna, you know, be able to keep my huge light and all my makeup and all this stuff around. So I'm kind of, yeah, I'm freaking out about it, to be honest, but we will, ooh, those aren't the colors I want. We'll figure it out. We'll roll with it. Let's use, because I haven't got to use this a whole lot yet, my Tati Beauty. I'm always amazed how heavy that palette is. It's kind of funny on the topic of not liking to drive in the city. I know there are times where it drives my husband crazy because he'll be like, oh, well, just run in and go get this or that. And I'm like, nope, don't want to drive. Don't want to drive in the city. Not going to do it. And it frustrates him. But I always think, like, he is saving a lot of money by not going into the city and shopping all the time. So really, it's a win-win in my opinion. But I literally have to... I started hyping myself up about it last night. And it's ridiculous. Like I said, I used to drive downtown, no problem. There were times where I had to drive way to the other side of the city to Core Labs because I oversaw our core loggers. And no problem. But for some reason I had kids. And I think it's strange, right? Because I think what happened was either A, I was driving with my kids and I don't trust other people driving. I know I can drive, but it's almost like I was so worried somebody would hit us that it kind of instilled this phobia. And then even if I'm driving by myself, I'm worried about, like, if somebody were to hit me, who would let my kids know and who would be home for my kids, like, especially with Bart working in another province right now, it's not like he can just be home in an hour. So it's all these little things, well, not little things, things like that go through my head when I'm having to do excursions to the city. One thing I should have mentioned in my brush cleaning video yesterday is you should always clean your, I can't even think of the word, spoolies, your brow spoolies. I remember on Facebook years ago, like I haven't used Facebook forever now, seeing these posts about people like poking themselves with their spoolies and getting these bad infections on their face, and it was all sorts of yuck. So clean your spoolies too. I have to say, I really do like working with this palette. It's just, no matter what, like you can work across all the colors and it's all complementary. I think I will avoid the glitter. The glitter today. Last time I did the glitter, I was finding glitter on my face forever and a day. Like it stayed put on my eyelids, which was nice, but she was a bit of a mess. And I kind of like the different finishes to the eyeshadow, because you can almost do a gradient type look, working from, you know, matte to sequin to metallic. So it can look like you did a whole sort of lot of work and it was kind of effortless, which I love that. So I just finished up my eyes using that palette lined with Hank and Henry, and used my Tarte mascara, the lash paint, and I'm just gonna contour with this Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever used to be bigger, didn't it? Like you very rarely hear a whole lot about them anymore. Bailey Sarian, she uses them a lot. I feel like I use Pop Luxe Double Life all the time, so let's go in with Platonic today. It appears very silver. I love, well, y'all know I love him. I love his highlighters so much. This might have a warmer glow than what I'm wanting, but just to mix it up a little. Because even though it's silver, it's got a green gold kind of reflect in it, so that's what kind of warms it up, I guess. God, the payoff with these is insane. Just because I'm kind of rushing, I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever blush. I don't know which. What's this one? This is a no-name one. I don't know why I have it in my Makeup Forever, but let's see what it does. Whew, she's light. She is very pastel-y. We'll work with it. See what I mean? It's like, I feel like I'm in such a rush. I feel anxiety setting in already. So let's just, you know what I might do? I might go and I'll load up all of Bucky's Otto Reynolds. He's been doing all these Christmas carols, and I think I'm gonna load those up on a playlist. I'll have those playing while I'm driving. Maybe I'll vlog, because maybe if I think I'm talking to you guys, you'll be like my security blanket. This is the Dr. Brandt Extend Your Youth Lip Smoother. 6 one, half dozen the other. Not 100% crazy about it, but I don't dislike it either. So let's try this Colored Rain in Latte. Colored Rain is another one of those indie brands that just does not get enough love. I love their stuff. That's actually very nice and matches the look well. What would be a calming scent for today? I think I better stick with my cucumber. There, I feel like I can start the day after I fix my hair here. So I apologize for such a quick video, but I'm hoping I can get this edited and put up before I leave. So just in case y'all have some recommendations for what I should pick up if I get to Sephora. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, make sure you like, thumbs up, subscribe, make sure your bell is on, and share if you feel so inclined. Until next time, love you so much. Bye.